Research has been paused.
Don't stop. Don't stop doing the science. Keep the science up. I have 10 of you. What are you guys doing? Why are my scientists the laziest creatures in the universe? I have no idea. Well, time to train some hitmen.
Research has resumed.
Please never stop doing the science. And then we will probably redo much of this setup. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to change, though. One consideration I did have was blocking this off and have this, like, crazy loop. So if you come in through here, you have to go down this entire length of hallway. But I'm not entirely sold on that actually being feasible. Let's find an area that is not currently hot as heck. Here we go. Why is there no money here? Australia, why are you poor? Dang it, Australia.
Research has been paused.
Oh, here we go. Well, we're at 40%. We'll get there. Oh. I do have a hitman. What's the hitman training look like? Okay, this is kind of fun to watch.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down. Research has been paused.
Alright.
You must be the new hitman.
Reporting for duty. Point me at your target.
I have to point you. Can't I just give you a picture and a cryptic instruction like take care of them?
That's the premium package.
Excellent!
Alright, we now have the hit woman. We good. Let's see, what if
Research
the...
has resumed.
What do you use for the stairs then? Oh. Do you have to research to build upwards or downwards in the base? Yes. Specifically to get rid of rocks. But yeah, we need advanced mining techniques to go further down. Here. It's telling me about... It's probably like a piece of decor. It always is. Yeah, the coffee machine. Which, I mean, I guess is good, but... I don't know. I'll have to look at improving this as we go along. Let's see. Oh, I've still got two things. It's probably decor. Gas cylinders. Fair enough. And a yoga
Your
ball.
vaults are almost full.
Yeah, I should probably grab some of these. It's just easy to be apathetic. Okay. No news like fake news. Sometimes you need to accentuate the genius and downplay the evil. A team of media specialists can handle that. Nab someone with the right skills to train your minions.
Look at these headlines. They're saying I'm a heartless criminal who would rob banks.
Aren't you? Strike Team 8 did that last week by your express order.
Maybe, but I'm not heartless. I have an image problem, that's all. Find me someone who can fix that.
You mean someone who can airbrush your pictures?
A public relations specialist, you dolt! Someone who'll make all this fake news go away! 'Cause 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 'cause
The heat
Okay.
at the criminal network has attracted the forces of
This
justice.
seems about right. How are we on science? 74%. Oh, so very soon.
Research has been paused.
So very soon I'll be able to swim through some of this rock. Probably just this layer. But that's all I need.
Research has
I
resumed.
just need to be able to go down. And mainly to here. We'll probably excavate and then rip up the entire base. And redesign it, because that's honestly why I've been playing past this point. Like, I like this game, but it's kind of one of those where I'm a little just apathetic after a certain point. But I want to redesign the base with all of the room. Because there's something really satisfying about, building the ultimate defensive layer without any kind of limitations. Agnes Pavlov. I was kind of hoping that would be a good reference to, like, what's going on in-game, but it's okay.
An intruder has been captured.
Where? There. Excuse me. Somebody please interrogate that spin doctor.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Did we straight up, like, put a bomb on their lap? Is that what I saw there? I think so. Now, the immediate problem is we might not be able to get enough space for the karate trainer. I guess if I get rid of some of the guard trainers. Now I'm thinking about it. Because we're not actually using that many. But I think, once again, once I can rip up the whole base, it won't be so bad. That's a good feeling. Alright, next up.
Your vaults are almost full.
Even more broadcast strength. Yeah, we want the radio repeater. I mean, really what we want is the holographic globe, but we can't do that yet.
Your vaults are full.
Okay. But
A criminal network has too much heat and command processor online.
connect to floor 2. Yes. Yes! It is done, sort of. Didn't I go further down? Oh, you kidding me. I'm just going to confirm that for the time being. Let's go over to this one. Can you make the stairs go down further? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna do that for the start. It's gonna be a lot easier if I connect over here. Is the real answer. So what about you? Okay. Let's just confirm that. Because as long as I get access to the bottom floor, we can turn... I'm going to turn this entire lower area into just a power fortress.
Research has begun.
Hey, thank you THX for the 33-month resub. Need to get rid of this message. Please disregard. I renewed last week. I will regard. And thank you. But yeah, I absolutely hate that message too. It'd be really nice if there's just a global setting that says, like, hey, I don't actually want to be acknowledged for my generosity.
Research has been
I just
paused.
prefer to be generous for the sake of it. Let's see. And for Twitch to actually recognize that. Because, like, I myself am generally a pretty avid lurker, and it's really uncomfortable when they're like, hey, you should do this sub notification. I'm like, I don't want to. Like, this just feels weird to me.
A trap has been triggered.
Oh, I can open this up. Open this up tremendously. Okay, I'm not going to do anything yet. And then we're going to destroy everything.
Task complete.
Where do you want me to start?
Make me look like a person of the people.
I'll find some hands for you to shake, babies for you to kiss.
On second thoughts, make me look like a person above the people.
Wow, that was quick. Okay, karate.
Look, I don't usually care, but are you okay? You weren't nearly as bloodthirsty in that last gunfight.
It's just, well, it's all the same, isn't it? Pull trigger, blot out the screams, pull trigger. Occasionally I reload, but even that's dull. Killing indiscriminately has lost the shine. Need a challenge.
Things have been a little quiet around here lately. Okay, I mean, what do you need?
Maybe I could use my bare hands, bring them in alive. That'll be a real challenge.
Well, that's convenient. It just pointed me right at it. Okay.
Your vaults are full.
Yes. I'm just gonna make this whole area a corridor. How much money is that gonna cost? Whew, good. Goodbye money. Hello, this. Well, it's fine. You know why? Because money is no object, I will make more. I'm just going to turn this whole area into corridor land. I realize that sounds kind of ridiculous. But the thing is, like, I just want this space. Maybe I shouldn't do this. How much money is it going to cost me to excavate the entirety of this lower floor? A lot. Okay, so let's not quite do that. This is really expensive. We knew that much. I think I'm going to excavate this area and turn it into a mega vault first. Let's see. And let's grab the gold here, just because. Goodbye, money. $6 million basement.
Gold to complete this construction.
It's worth it. Because yeah, if we can start excavating this out, one, we get money. I'm assuming we just get money from these blocks. I'm assuming it's not nearly enough to pay for what I want to do. Alright, let's go back out to the world stage. It is time to do some finances to it.
A trap has been triggered.
Okay, don't have enough scientists. That's okay. We might have to do some of the shorter missions. Oh, but he's there. We shouldn't do that one. I guess the other thing I should do is probably fire Havoc.
Research has been paused.
See, do you need money to pay the specialists every day? Yes.
Research has resumed.
Okay. We should have a karate master that we need to interrogate. Yes? There they are. A martial artist. That actually doesn't look half bad. Also appreciate
We've
his,
got a new prisoner.
uniform's colors. It's very me. Alright, you. To the chair! Tell me your secrets! Hey, thank you, Xander1, for the 5-month resub. Wander Wonders West, wondering where the weasels went. What? Tongue Twister brought to you by a 5-month resub. I don't know, that actually wasn't so bad. Saying it 5 times fast would destroy me, though. Alright.
Task complete.
So let's see if I have enough space in here for a karate. Oh, I do not. Just let that go for a hot second. Okay, minion training, martial artist. I'll get 4. I can't wait to just rip this whole place up and make it mine.
A trap has been triggered.
Like, proper mine. Because I've been shackled by this long enough. And it's about time we start getting silly with it. Because what I want to do... You know, the interesting thing is I don't actually have to have anybody working these radio repeaters for them to actually function. So what we're probably going to do is rebuild everything, or like rebuild a giant comms room in the basement.
Succeeded.
Whew.
A minion is deserting.
Money is gone. Money is like gone,
You're running
gone.
out of gold. Training has
I'm
stalled.
just gonna send them out on the faster ones. Or, not the faster ones, the significantly slower ones. Mainly just so I can check out for a
Research
while
has
and
been
work on other
paused.
stuff. Okay. Items. Martial artist trainer.
Research has resumed.
Okay. Let's take a look at the bottom floor. How far along? Oh gosh, they're actually... Despite the limitations, they're actually doing a fairly good job of clearing this out. I guess my other alternative is, instead of a vault, maybe I should use this as the giant's comms room. Main reason being, the more comms rooms, the bigger comms room will specifically give me access to just more passive income, whereas the bigger vault just lets me store all the money, but if I'm spending it digging this whole place out, then that doesn't harm me too much.
New research has been completed.
I can just hang out. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to afford any of the rest of these for a little while.
You're
And we do
running
need
out of
this
gold.
one.
Maybe steal some from the world.
Well, what else do I have that I can heist for money? What else we got? You. I'm just gonna massively crank up my earning potential. Yeah, do I just... I don't know. Maybe I do want to use this as just the world's biggest comm room. Because it's positively massive. Let's do it.
You're running out of gold. Maybe spend less, or steal more.
That's much more reasonably affordable. It's also pretty square, so the com should fit right in. Yeah. Maybe I'll use this area for money. Okay. One problem is, I'm not actually sure if I care about the big screens. Okay, so the... Ugh. Uh-oh. Okay. This is kind of cool on a designery standpoint. Let's see. I don't know if what I'll do with some of these walls. That's gonna cost me a boatload of power, but I guess it's okay.
You do not have enough power to sustain this build order.
Oh. We're gonna cancel... I'll cancel this donut. That'll give me enough. Let me take a look. Science. Which, speaking of, we actually have enough science again. Power generator. Boy. Alright. I guess we're not too far off of that. We just gotta research a couple more things. 4 more things from this tier. That's okay. I don't have enough money for this. Shoot. Oh, that's the other thing. We could also go for Intruder Protocol Capture. I'm going to want to go for better criminal networks, first and foremost. And I probably should have started this research before I started putting these down, but that's okay. Let's see if I have any other long-term schemes that I can run.
The forces of justice.
Do I have any money? No. It's got a little bit. Sure. What about over here? Yeah, I'm really wondering about these big screen TVs, if they're actually worth it. If I had something that reduced heat buildup, I think it'd be fine. But they just... like, actually made it go back down.
The criminal network has too much heat and has rocked down.
But I think it currently just slows the gain. Apple fritter. Oh, favorite flavor of donut. I'm a big fan of powdered sugar. Give me the basic, nice and satisfying, and I can have multiple without feeling like, man, this is just like weird fruit bad. I really got to try some other donuts, though. I want to learn how to make donuts. That's the real answer.
You're running out of gold. Maybe steal some from the world.
Where are your weapons?
I am the weapon.
Thank you from chest hair.
What ammunition do you take? How do I reload you?
Protein bars. Mostly.
Fair enough. Here, it's the objection, optional objectives. Let's grab those for a bunch of spare money. That way I can actually start a research going. Because yeah, as we up our comms potential, I'm going to want to actually upgrade some of my networks. Oh.
Research has begun.
General, I have great news.
What is it? I am busy with the upgrades to Havoc.
The nations of the world, they are at each other's throats. Like you say, they're about to go to war.
Yet I cannot allow them to endanger the whole world with an apocalyptic war to end all wars. Not without me. I am not ready yet. So until I am, I can't believe I am saying this. I must make sure world stays peaceful.
Is the plot of this game just filler? Wait. There's no point in that. Like, I'd rather just have, like, a handful of, like, really hard missions that you do not want to do necessarily. You know what? I do not actually care if she sends a person after me. Symmetry is the only person I care about just because she does
You're
legitimate
running
damage
out
to my
of gold.
base.
Maybe rob a bank?
Let's see, what else we got? Not too much right now. Did I just stumble on a major spoiler? I don't think you did. Unless the spoiler is that there is no plot for this game. What's the gist of the macro room strategy? Like the giant comms room. I mean, mainly I just need a ton of communication points or broadcast strength. I'm currently generating 94, and what I'd like to do is effectively upgrade the entire world to maximum capacity using just one room, and then I'll cut it down. I probably should slow this down a little bit so I can have a little bit more. It's fine. Okay. Got anything else? Execute valet. And
Optional
technician.
objective complete.
Oh, that's easy. So I guess I gotta go construct 3 fire extinguishers. Well, I should do that anyway. I don't necessarily have the money for it, but that's okay. Sure, there really isn't a plot. Not a terrible thing. I'd rather have good gameplay over plot. I think this accomplishes that. I'm mixed. This game has decent gameplay. I think my problem is I've played enough games like RimWorld and whatnot that I feel like do the whole sandbox dungeon building, and I realize RimWorld, you're not really building a dungeon. Sometimes it feels like that when you're getting attacked. It's like, I'm building a dungeon.
Maybe spend less.
If enemies could not destroy
steal more.
walls and, like, dig through stuff, I feel like you could turn RimWorld into a full-on, like, just basic dungeon keeper without a whole lot of issues. As the genre seems saturated. It sort of is. It's saturated, but it's saturated in a weird way where most of the Keeper likes very much are all kind of... They rarely go outside of their comfort zone, or at least it feels like they rarely go outside their comfort zone.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
Let's see. He's there. I have anybody in the area. Oh, she's gonna notice. You know what? I almost kind of don't care if I piss off the supers. I just punch them in the face anyway, and it takes forever. It's gonna take forever for these missions to get finished anyway. Oh, did I never upgrade this one? I never did. Let's see, would you play RimWorld again? Probably, yeah. I love RimWorld dearly, and there's a number of mods that, like, I really do want to try out. My big problem with RimWorld is I always get, like, maybe about 15 hours in, then I get bored. I think that's true of most of these games, but at least this one I'm kind of pushing on because there's a plot and because I want to see it done. Oh, did I not upgrade Japan either? Oh yeah, so I did not. Well, I'll have to wait until they're done, though. Main complaint is the robot voice doing the announcements. It's well done, but it plays too often. It bothers me that the robot voice will yell at you for having too much money and not enough money. That if your bank is full, it will
You're
not stop
running out of
telling you.
gold. Maybe steal some from the world.
It will not stop telling you that your bank is full and you should build a bigger vault. And if you're out of money, it won't stop telling you. Let's see. It will not stop telling you that you need to go rob the world to get some more money. The thing is, as soon as I'm done digging out this section, admittedly digging out the entire basement, I'm going to be at full money no matter what. It's almost pointless that the game is telling me that, like, get more money. It's like, no, I'm rich as heck. Like, I am unstoppably wealthy.
A scheme has succeeded.
Let's see. And so it's kind of like, while I have infinite wealth, regardless, the game will not let me...
New optional objective available.
Will not let me relax. Constantly. I didn't even care about half of these optional objectives. They don't pay well. Alright, well, let's do Book of Eli while we're here.
Side story begun.
Capture Eli from the world stage. I'm betting he's in America. Unfortunately, we gotta wait for this to finish, so that'll take a little while. I mean, nice part is, like, my passive income is so good that, yeah, these guys never have to stop.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
Okay. Hey, criminal network's up to level 3. Well, I can't do anything with this. I couldn't get past the early game due to listening to it whine about power. Didn't really enjoy needing to build another power generator for every building. Yeah, that's why I built so many. I was just like, you know what, I don't want
The
to...
criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
I don't want to turn off the voice acting because the cutscenes are actually, like, kind of fun to listen to. But it is... I guess it's one of those that I could totally turn it off for long periods of time as long as I'm not doing side missions. But yeah, it's just the frequency. It's like, combat voices. Oh shit, I need to do this as a video. It's like combat voices in a video game. Like, how many of you guys have played a game where the character does, like, Shining Thunder every time they do Shining Thunder? And so you hear it over and over again. And say you're playing a JRPG, for example, you might end up hearing Shining Thunder a billion times. Yeah, Xenoblade, specifically Xenoblade Chronicles 2, is the one where I really got used to this. Like, at least with Falcon Punch, I don't know. I mean, maybe even with Falcon Punch, it's kind of annoying. But I feel like with Falcon Punch, you just kind of get used to it as a sound effect. But so many games love to have... Okay, there comes the money. Yep. Yeah, look at it. As soon as they're done digging out this section, my money income just goes way high. Let's start upgrading these, if I can. I wonder if I can actually upgrade them regardless.
A scheme has succeeded.
Okay, so I cannot upgrade them while I've got a scheme running in the area. That's honestly fine. Okay, so I'm going to need some socialites and some spin doctors. But this will increase my income tremendously. Something I like about Monster Hunter Rise, you can adjust the frequency of your character's voice. It's way better than turning it off or muting it. I just turned it off right then and there. But yeah, it honestly felt so much better to be able to, like, just, yep, turn that off. I don't want to hear it. Because you don't. Even after, like, 5 hours of listening to the robot companion in this one, I'm like, I really just don't actually care to hear this anymore. Are you preventing wars now? Because Red Ivan is an absolute psychopath and wants everything to be about him. And so he refuses to let a war go on while he is, well, he isn't prepared. Silent protagonists make more and more sense. Sometimes, yeah.
Complete.
Though, I mean, Navi is probably one of the most famous, annoying background NPCs in gaming. And Link is probably one of the most famous silent protagonists in gaming. So it's, I don't know. Alright. Let's see what T3 schemes look like.
A criminal network has been upgraded.
$60,000 cost of 4 mercenaries, though. Ooh. We might want to make the ultimate training hall.
A criminal network has been upgraded.
3 biologists for $700,000 over the course of 2 hours. Alright, can we cap Eli? Yeah. Oh, I canceled the scheme in the area. You know what? Impossible for me to actually care. Okay, so what do we got? Some new decor. A towel rack and dumbbells. Yeah, we're going to want to make the ultimate training room sooner than later. So what else we got? Decor. Columns and display case gun. Revolver made for Ivan's favorite hand until it came time to sleep. Then it made for his least favorite alarm clock. Huh. Okay. Ooh, slot machine. Let's go back up to this. This is actually something we want to get down. Okay, room type, items, slot machines. Oh. This is a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. That said, I feel like 2 banks right there should be enough. At least for now. I don't really use this casino that much anyway.
A criminal network has been
I prefer
upgraded.
quiet characters during gameplay, but I require voice acting at cutscenes. I think it depends on the game. I will always say Crosscode's Leah is quite possibly the best and one of the only examples of like a
criminal network has been upgraded.
Of a silent protagonist in a way that feels well done and interesting. If you guys haven't seen Crosscode yet, they handled having a silent protagonist incredibly tastefully, but also just incredibly engagingly. Like, her being a silent protagonist mattered over the course of the game. And I've only ever seen that kind of a little bit.
Not enough power to power this build order.
Alright, yeah, I barely have any power here.